Hello everyone, this is a video response to BusanKevin's recent upload about the fight that he saw on a Japanese train. But Kevin, I saw a fight once as well, and I'll tell you the story that happened. And just a note to everybody, public violence is very rare in Japan. So don't be scared about coming to Japan just because of a couple of stories like this. Anyway, this was probably almost 20 years ago, and I was in Shizuoka, and I wasn't living here at the time, but I was visiting at that time, and I was sitting on a bench near the train station at a little park. And as I was sitting there, I had my backpack with me, I was traveling, sitting there, and two very almost stereotypical looking Yakuza type figures came walking up to me, young men, and they were almost caricatures of what you think of a Yakuza as being, with the you know, the sauntering swagger. You know, have a look at Runny 999's videos, his Yakuza videos, and you can see how they walk, that walk and the clothing. It was just great. Anyway, they sat down on either side of me, and in Japanese started talking to one another. Of course, in Japanese, started talking to one another across me. So you know, they're sitting right next to me, no one else in the immediate area, just talking across each other. And I'm getting a little nervous at this time, but not too nervous. I had lived in Osaka previously, in an area of town where there were lots and lots of Yakuza. It was kind of a seedy part of town I was living in, and I would go to the public bath a lot. My place wasn't so good, and there were lots of Yakuza there with the tattoos and the like, and we got along pretty well. So I wasn't too scared, but they were talking rather aggressively to one another, and then they decided to direct their attention at me, and they started asking me where I was from and various questions, what I was doing there. Anyway, so they got up and they went on their way. And a salaryman came walking over to me. He had been sitting further away, and he sat down, and in English he said, "Please be careful. These men are chimpira. They're like junior Yakuza wannabes, kind of." And so he left and went away. And sure enough, the guys came back, but this time they came back with a third man. And again, they sat on either side of me, and one of them was sitting there as well. And they began talking again around me, you know, like almost like I wasn't there. And the voices escalated, started getting louder and louder, and I couldn't understand what they were saying, but they were clearly getting upset. Louder and louder, and more angry and angry. And finally, the two first men jumped up, grabbed the third man, threw him to the ground, and just started pounding the heck out of him, kicking him, beating him, all kinds of stuff. Now, I'm not the kind of guy to just let a guy get beat on the street like that, and I didn't do anything, probably because I realized that they're in part of another world, it's Yakuza world, and I don't know why, but I didn't help out. Anyway, I got up and grabbed my pack and made my way away, and I don't know what happened to that guy, and I still feel kind of bad to this day that I left that guy to get beat like that, but it was pretty spooky at that point. And anyway, there's my fight story, my Japan fight story, and I hope you enjoyed hearing it. I feel a little bad that I didn't help that guy, but it's 20 years or so ago, whatever. Anyway, take care. See you. Bye-bye. Oh, and check out Kevin's video if you haven't already. Okay, bye-bye.